Alright guys, I'm super excited. I just paid my entry fee for the park and I'm here at the Persimmon Gap Visitor Center. Look at these guys. Now that's how you ride. But we're gonna go in here and check out a little bit, and then we are gonna head to the Panther Junction Visitor Center, hopefully fuel up, and then we'll be hitting Black Gap. Just fueled up at Panther Junction at the Alon gas station. This is Park Road 12. About to take a ride onto Glen Springs Road, and from here on out, it's nothing but dirt.
Here's the job, we just begun.
So right here I wanted to stop and go ahead and put it into 4 low. This is a pretty steep incline, and it just climbs up to the top of this ridge that you see in the picture. But I wanted to put it in 4 low to where it could just crawl up nice and easy. It was so quiet, peaceful, and serene. Up here, I basically had the whole park to myself. I saw very few people. This was early February of 2024 that I took this trip, and it was just so nice. The weather was perfect. So up until this point, everything has been relatively PG. The road has been well maintained, no obstacles, nothing a regular sedan couldn't make it down. If you go to the left there, it'll take you back out to River Road, and if you take a right, this is where Black Gap Trail starts off of Glen Springs. I've wanted to take this trail my whole life, so let's get right into it. Oh, I didn't record any of that. That was awesome. The trail didn't waste any time getting flexy on this downhill descent, and it honestly caught me off guard. This is off camber, so I wasn't recording at that moment. We are doing it. We are about to cross Glen Spring Creek. I didn't check the depth of those, but so the water was only about a half foot deep there, as you saw. But I've seen this part of the trail in so many videos, so to go through it myself was really cool. And for me, that was the moment where it was like, okay, now I'm actually on Black Gap 4-wheel drive trail. So after I went through that little creek crossing, I had already been driving on the trail for a couple of hours, so I decided to pull into this campground that nobody was at and fix me up some lunch. All right, guys. Wow. So Panther Junction to Glen Springs Road was just a nice 2-lane blacktop. And then once you got to Glen Springs Road, then it turned to gravel and it started getting washboardy immediately. So I stopped and aired down, and I met another couple in a Jeep, and he was airing down his tires too. There's somebody else. He got a little bit ahead of me because I'm doing some filming, but he's on this trail too. It's a nice cloudy day, but not rainy in February, so it's cool. It's probably about low 60s, something like that. There's somebody else coming up the mountain right now. Well, coming down, I should say. That's the start of Black Gap up there. Then you come down, go through the springs, and come up, and this is the first spot. Hopefully it's not their spot. But I was just gonna stop here for a second and grill up some hot dogs, just something real quick. Couple of dogs. Big Bend. There we go. That's the final product. I don't have no mustard, ketchup, mayo. I don't have no relish. I don't have nothing. I barely got the Coleman stove and bottle, but I already had that. $1 loaf of bread, pack of weenies. And that. All right, guys, after a quick lunch, we are back in the Jeep and back on the trail. And we're in 4 low right away, crawling up this little rocky off-camber section here. And pretty steep. So for most of the first part of this trail, you're down in the valley. So as I climb up this hill here and I summit the top, it opens up into a beautiful landscape. Wow. 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 The video does no justice at all. Not even a little bit. Wow. Whoa. Right, this is an awesome part of the trail. I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but this is a pretty steep descent, and what you just saw there was pretty. I don't remember. I've done some research on Black Gap, and I don't ever remember seeing that part of the trail in the videos. But wow, this is pretty rocky, and definitely have to have good tires, air down, have high clearance vehicle. You don't need lockers for anything that I've done yet, but you know, definitely be prepared. And when you get about to where I'm at, check out this view. This is a steep descent into this valley here. I have it in 4 low, first gear, manual, and I'm trying to let the engine do most of the work, but it is pretty steep. I'm having to use my brakes still.
I study the small things you do constantly. Run and only in a moment we both will be old. We won't even notice the world's turning cold. And so, in this moment, with sunlight above, my cup runneth over with.
I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but this hill is kind of green. You can kind of see it there. Cool little draw or creek, dried up creek crossing. All right, wow, this is beautiful. Holy moly.
This old smoke will bar is something
Yeah.
Sure had a beautiful time.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Yes, go. Okay, now that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Oh, Lord. But to be honest with you, to me, that wasn't the scariest part of this whole thing. There were a few obstacles at the beginning of the track that I thought was way more intense than that little step was. Maybe that's just me. Shelly drop. Oh, oh man. Oh, someone reading that one out. Oh, Lord. Ew. So once you pass the steps, the landscape opens up into a big wide open plain type area. And I had to pinch myself a lot while I was on this trip. It's just so beautiful out here. Can't wait to go back already.
When you get that jumpy feeling and you don't know what is wrong. Brand new mountain song that's got the whole darn country rocking. And he'll really break down there and shake you off your feet. Hillbilly fever's going round. Oh, my music's got me. Hillbilly fever's going round.
Recorded on this date.
Here we are, the end of Black Gap on the south side. We have Castellon to the right, Rio Grande Village to the left. And that's that for Black Gap. That was amazing. Wow. All right, guys, there we have it. That concludes my solo run on Black Gap Road in Big Bend National Park. But I wasn't all alone because I had all of y'all with me. And if you want to join me on my next trip as I explore the Mariscal Mines, then please subscribe to my channel to where you'll get the updates on when I release that video. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one and go explore something.